G'day Vanfam and welcome back to another video. This week we're exploring Nitmiluk National Park just outside of Katherine in the Northern Territory. Well, we're just doing a leisurely little family swim out to the
150 meters apparently.
But unfortunately we're getting a real taste of the build-up, which hits around October, November here in the northern tropics of Australia. And let me tell you guys, it's pretty brutal when you're off-grid.
How's work been?
Sweaty.
How's the heat you are on a towel? The fan blowing on the battery management system because it was hot to touch. It's actually making quite a big difference blowing the fan on. The fan on it? It's so hot I can't even speak properly. But this has been us. We've just been hanging outside because the caravan is like a oven. We are in the wrong part of Australia at the wrong time of year.
You think we'd get better over time?
I think we're
just getting worse.
I think we're just bad at this.
So we hope you enjoyed this week's video as we share how we're managing in some pretty extreme conditions while we still get out there and try and explore.
Good morning, Vanfam. We're in Nitmiluk National Park. This is the Eda Falls campground. Beautiful little campground in here. We've actually been out this way before for a day trip and I thought the campground looked pretty cool, so we thought we'd stop by here on our travels south and check it out. That's what we're doing out here. But guys, it's kind of build-up season up this way and it is excruciatingly hot. It's a real challenge, to be honest. There's things that we have to do to try and survive out here. One of them is stay wet pretty much the entire day. It's why we picked this spot for a place to camp up for a little bit, because you've got some spectacular falls and swimming spots around here to hang out in and stay wet. So yeah, that's what we've been doing to survive out here, plus taking other precautions which we'll show you throughout this video as well. It's an interesting part of the world at this time of the year, that is for sure. But we've woken up, well I should say I've woken up really early this morning because there is a bit of a hike that I'd like to do out here to a spot called Sweetwater Pool. So I want to go out there and check that out, but the only sensible time of day to do that is first thing in the morning before the needle pushes over 35 degrees. So I drink my coffee, I'm going to go wake the kids up and we're going to go for a hike and go and check out the Sweetwater Pools. Morning, buddy.
Good morning, Daddy.
How did you sleep in here?
Great, I could see the stars.
Yeah. You're going to get yourself ready and dressed. We're going to go for that hike we talked about, okay?
Okay.
Guys, because it has been so hot, I've set the hammock up outside. The kids have been taking turns sleeping in the hammock because the van retains the heat for the majority of the night, so it gets quite hot in here. So that's quite a pleasant little spot to spend the night. So it was Owen's turn last night. Go inside and wake Kaylee up now. Right, and we are off. So no mum today. Her new job starts in the morning. It's a weekday, so she's working every morning. It's 5 days a week only, but she finishes quite early. She usually finishes by 10:30 to 12, depending on how much work there is to do, which means we get the afternoons to do things with her. So just me and the kids out this morning, and I know that the first part of this hike starts off with a bit of a hill climb. It's quite painful. But once we get up that hill, hopefully it'll level out and get pretty. So yeah, we'll roll a little bit of a hiking montage like we usually do and show you this hike. Also, toilet block here in the national park camping, it's just like a caravan park. It's flushing toilets, hot showers. It's pretty cool for a national park campground. Anyway, let's roll a hiking montage and we'll see you guys at Sweetwater Pool.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down, look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now. Be hard working so you can be deserving of the rest that you are given. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Give a lot and live a little. Work with what you got. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now.
Go, bud. Woo. Well, we made it to Sweetwater Pool. I told the kids we probably wouldn't see a single soul out here. We bumped into quite a few people that have been doing the big long trail. It's like a 60-kilometer hike. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put it up on the screen in case that interests you. But they have loaned us, they must value pool noodles pretty highly because they've actually brought enough pool noodles to loan us a couple so we can have a float out here. I really enjoyed the walk. What do you think, guys?
It was really fun, and the flies were super new, and it was very hot. But the end was the best part.
Yeah, it was very hot. It's a nice little pool here at the end. We've stopped and chatted to all the groups coming through and they've all said the same thing. They said it's stunning out here, but doing it in the build-up is quite brutal. But we're going to enjoy another 15 minutes of swimming, I think, and then we'll wander back to camp and see how Mum's going working in the heat. Hello, darling.
Hello.
How's work been?
Sweating.
How's
I'm on a towel.
how's the heat? You are on a towel.
Yeah, I'm on a towel. We're just maintaining power as well. Like,
Yeah, I have to check that, see how we're
We're at-
going.
I think 60 in the car, and we're now 60 in the van. So we're just maintaining.
We're probably dropping about 10% a day because we just can't keep up. With it being so hot, obviously the compressor fridge works its arse off.
Yeah. It's
The
It's good we
battery.
don't rely on our battery management system because the screen's telling us we have 1 minute of power left.
Yeah, our battery BM Pros. And the battery management unit up in here gets screaming hot. In fact, Mel shouldn't have this cupboard shut. So what I've actually been doing is running this fan. I'll sort it out in a minute. I got to run the fan on the battery management unit because otherwise we might end up with our caravan burning down. How much longer are you going to work for, Dar?
I probably have another. Well, we're gonna have lunch, aren't we?
I thought we'd go down and have lunch by the water.
Well, yeah, probably still have another 40 minutes of work to do.
Okay, I've got 40 minutes.
You guys can go down. I'll catch up.
40 minutes to get lunch ready, and then we'll go down and we'll spend the rest of the afternoon on, in, and around the water, and that's how we're surviving these temperatures.
Because we're definitely not sleeping through it. I've had the worst sleep the last 3 days.
It is time to execute Operation Get a Little Bit Cooler.
It's a little bit cooler.
We're going down to the swimming hole. I have the fan blowing on the battery management system because it was hot to touch. It's actually making quite a big difference blowing the fan on it. The flan on it? It's so hot I can't even speak properly. Blowing the flan on the battery management system to cool it down. So you got the bottom pool here at Edith Falls, which is only about a 200 metre walk from where we're camped. And now that Mel has finished work, that's where we're going to spend the rest of the day. Oh, we'll probably go up to both pools. We'll go up to the upper pools and the lower pools and show them both to you. But wander down to the pools and cool off and speak to you when I can think, because my brain can work because it's not so hot. Let's go.
Sweat.
Fishing frenzy.
Well,
This is way better than working, sweating in the caravan.
yeah, and this is how we've been surviving out here in these temperatures. We just spend the day in the water. My brain started working again now that I've cooled off. It was like Brett Exey stopped working. It was just struggle street, eh? It's actually like significantly busier right now than it has been most of the time. There's a big tour bus that's parked up. They've been here for like nearly 2 hours, so they was getting a good explore. We were debating where they're going. I reckon they're probably heading into Mataranka tonight. It's just getting a bit late to try and push up to like Kakadu or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the bottom pool. Now we've actually been here 3 years ago and this pool wasn't open when we came last
No,
time.
there was apparently a big saltwater croc in here. And then for like the last day or so, it's been like no one here, so
It's quite creepy,
it's
yeah.
quite creepy, yeah.
It's like, when there's nobody else in here, this feels super crocky. And I was saying to Mel, like, how do they know when there is a croc in here? Is it just like when somebody gets attacked, they close it down?
Or when someone sees one.
Like, oh, well, somebody just got eaten by a crocodile. We better deal with that croc. So at least chances are high it won't be us at the moment with the amount of people in here. Mind you, you probably can't see them all now as we're trying to make our way around to the waterfall. This is our little bit of exercise. Well, I mean, I've just done 9Ks, 10Ks of walking.
I think I sweated out probably as much as you walked sitting in the van though.
I doubt that, darling. It was a very hot walk. It was like, I honestly had second thoughts I had reservations as to whether or not I wanted to do it. And I'm glad I did. It's like you do anything hard and it's worth it.
It's got the reward, we've got the reward for it.
But it was a slog.
I'm excited to go visit the upper pool later.
Yeah, upper pool is beautiful. But right now, we'll continue floating our way around and we'll show you the waterfall at the bottom.
Well, we're just doing a leisurely little family swim out to the...
150 meters apparently. Makes you feel pretty small and insignificant, doesn't it?
It does. Like, this gorge is just gorgeous.
Oh, there it goes.
I was just saying to Brett that I don't know, I have a newfound respect for people who live in these super duper hot places. And I'll tell you what, guys, I've never been so excited to head to a caravan park next, which is so, like, not what we like to do.
We've just been discussing, we do have one more day out here booked, but I think we're going to pull the pin early and drive down to a caravan park tomorrow, a day ahead, and just cop the double fees. I've never been so excited to go to a caravan park, but it's just, we're not getting a good night's sleep. It's very hot.
I would just love to sleep through the night, to be honest. And yeah, it gives you a definite new appreciation for how people survive in these hot places. And definitely we're feeling very grateful that we can drive to power soon.
Can she swim into the waterfall? Can she do it? Probably not. I have a suspicion these kids are going to sleep well tonight. I've come up to the upper pools, or Edith Falls. That's the second time I've done that climb up today. Don't get any easier, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, it's still hot. Like
It is 2:30, or is it 3 now?
3.
It's 3, but it's still 37 degrees. And the reason why we don't come up here earlier in the day is there is absolutely no shelter. But as it gets later in the day, you get a little bit more shelter. Mel's done, she's got to go in. She doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
It's not that.
It's not that, it's just that you're overheating.
Yeah. I don't know if I function too well in the heat. I've overheated quite a few times.
The last time that we were here, it was earlier in the season. Right before we went over to WA for the first time, Darley.
Yeah.
So we're probably talking about 3 years ago. No, it'd be more than that. It'd be 2.5, 3 years ago. We took a photo over in front of the falls. I'll see if I can find that photo and bang it up on the screen, and then now I'll put the selfie that we just took up over the top. You can see 3 years. You reckon? I haven't seen what the two photos look like yet. But hopefully you can see the difference in the amount of water going over the falls. There's a lot less water going over the falls now. But yeah, guys, we got to sit up here for another 2 to 3 hours, wait for the heat of the day to drop out. It's about 5:30 that we can go back to camp and not overheat.
But generally at camp, I've been sitting down on my chair outside with my feet in a bucket of water, and that keeps me coolish.
But you know, like, this is it. This is what we're doing to stay cool. It's not the worst. I can think of worse ways to be spending my time.
Can you imagine if there was nowhere to swim?
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
You just have to leave.
I'd be happier driving in the car until I was in the southern hemisphere. I mean, we're in the southern hemisphere until I was south of the Tropic of Capricorn, where it's a bit cooler. So you guys going to jump in and have a swim and take you over and show you what the falls look like close up. Just so you all know, Mel asked me to film this.
I'll show you how to get over.
Just demonstrating how to navigate the slippery rocks.
You have 4 points of contact so that you can't
I think you might have 12 points of contact. 13. Back to 11.
roll over until you find the deep again.
Yeah, or you just do this. There's that option.
Show off.
Or this.
Start to show off.
And there she is, Edith Falls up close.
I blame the dodgy noodle.
So last time we were here, as I said, or as I was saying, it was a lot earlier in the season. There's a lot more water, but there was so many more people too. There would have been between 50 to 100 people in here.
Yeah, and they were like climbing up the waterfall and jumping off it.
But now, at this time of the year, look at this. A couple of people down in the other pool, and it's basically just us. We get this little piece of paradise to ourselves.
We know jumping in this one because there's so many submerged rocks. It's quite shallow actually.
And you can't see. The visibility is terrible, so we've told the kids no jumping.
But they have found some rocks to slide down.
Yeah, we'll go have a sit in the waterfall, eh, Mel?
Yep. Found a spot where he can swim under the waterfall. So of course he's going to do it. I'm trying to swim closer so I can show you. But the current is so strong. How was that?
Amazing.
That was awesome.
You want it? You gotta take it.
What's your find, Mum?
I found like the tiniest little lily pad with a tiniest little flower.
Floating in the big dark lake.
It's cute.
It is cute. It's so weird walking around sopping wet, isn't it?
Very unique.
It's 5 o'clock now. Temperature's probably dropped down to about 34,
Maybe.
maybe. And it's about time to wander back to camp. Hopefully I don't eat it while I'm talking to you guys on camera. These rocks are super slippery. Look at them. You really need to pay attention to every step. But yeah, this is how we've been spending our day. This is how we've been surviving
The heat?
the heat. It is a stunning spot. It's really cool. It's not the worst thing you could be doing.
That's right.
And because it's so hot, you want to swim.
Yeah, and just relax. It gives you a chance to unwind and not do much and just enjoy nature. No devices because there's no reception.
A little shift until 12:30 and then the rest of the day in the pool.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you back at camp and we'll show you what we've been doing in the afternoons. I'm cooking outside on the barbecue tonight, but she's filthy, so I've got to clean it up. Guys, it's 6 o'clock. Just jumped on and had a look at the weather app. It's currently 37 degrees at 6 o'clock at night. Not supposed to drop too much overnight either. We're talking about going down to, said 29 degrees at 3 o'clock in the morning and then 26 degrees at 6 o'clock, and then she starts getting warmer again. So I'm not going to get any respite. And you had a look at, what was the humidity saying, Darla?
33% at the moment.
33%. So the humidity's not that high, but gosh, it feels hot. And actually, I don't know if you'll be hearing that through the microphone there, but we can actually hear a bit of a thunderstorm brewing up there to the north. That would be amazing if that managed to come down here. I think it would cool things down, but I'm not holding my breath. I don't think it will. But this has been us. We've just been hanging outside because the caravan is like a oven. All the metal and everything inside the caravan and the woodwork and the internals, it all just retains the heat. Inside the caravan is probably about 45 degrees. Like, it is just hotter. When you stand at the door, you can feel the heat coming out of the caravan, and it doesn't cool down until well after dark when all the heat kind of washes off of the caravan. So we just have to stay outside. But there's not too many bugs out here, so it's actually quite pleasant to be outside. So this is what we've been doing every night, is we just basically live outside. The girls are playing a few games. Owen's listening to a book over there. I got to do my chores, which is cooking dinner and feeding everyone, so we're going to get dinner cooked.
Yes, please. You've got a nice, simple, easy dinner now, don't you? You're doing simple dinners because it's so hot.
Yeah, I decided that the heat was exhausting me, so I kept things simple tonight. We just got sausages on bread. Cooked on a barbecue, so get barbecue cleaned up, cook some dinner, and pray for that thunderstorm to make its way over here. Done. Dinner is done. Oh, that sun has dropped away.
Has it made it cooler?
It's definitely a couple degrees cooler.
Like one.
I would say she might be about 35 now. What did you just say to me?
I said it's been so long since you've done a simple dinner that it's nice.
I'm sorry, my dinners are so tasty and
So complicated.
so
sometimes.
complicated. Oh, guys, I don't know how we always manage to do this, but we've managed to stuff up seasons yet again, and we are in the wrong part of Australia at the wrong time of year.
You think we'd get better over time?
I think
we're
we're
just getting worse.
I think we're just bad at this. Why are we so bad at this? So guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed having a look around Nitmiluk with us, and
Add it to your list.
what were the falls? Yeah, it's definitely a great place to come.
Maguk?
No, Maguk is
No?
Kakadu.
No.
The Edith Falls.
Edith Falls. That's
Edith
it.
Falls is all we've done. There is more to do, but it involves a lot of hiking and hills, and we chose not to do the other things you can do.
Chose not to get heat stroke.
Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Hey, that's my line. We'll see you on the next adventure, guys. Bye.
Thanks for watching Vanfam, and we hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to support the content we create, we've made it super easy. Just scan the QR code on the screen and it'll take you straight to the donation page on our website. That way, your donations will make it directly to us and cut out any middleman. No pressure at all, guys. We're honestly just so grateful that you're here and watching, but every donation does make a big difference, helping us to keep the adventures going and the content coming.